Hello. Welcome. More Happy Turtle. I mean, Final Fantasy VII. I'm back. I also did some adjustments in my audio a little bit. We'll see how this goes. Alright, it's time to call the money. Let me turn this off. Let me turn this fucking thing off. Alright. Happy Turtle!
There we go.
How's it going?
It's alright. Yourself?
I'm doing alright. Let me take the image off. I decided to add Final Fantasy VII Remake music to my stream safe list. So now I actually have some appropriate music, which of course means I started with Happy Turtle.
Of course.
I should have honestly done that ages ago, put the Final Fantasy VII music in the mix.
Yeah, well, you know, just because we're basically near the end of this playthrough of this game, why not start now?
Hey, listen, like in 3 years when I decided to do a remake.
I think we're good here. Let's roll.
I don't know the exact time frame
guess...
that I decided to do a remake stream through. I don't know, but it'll be after I've played it on my own.
We'll see.
What's with all these
Who knows? In the fullness of time. I'll say for this, but like the main thing I've been doing this week is the multiple playthroughs of Silent Hill F, because I didn't realise until I started a New Game Plus run, but the game has the Nier Automata kind of set up.
Yeah, I heard about that. That it has something similar to that.
Yeah.
I don't know specifics. I've avoided spoilers for the most part. Thankfully, because people argue over the various things, I don't exactly know what's going on, so it's fine. So my brain's like, I don't know what most of you people are saying, and most of you people are contradicting each other. Which means this is definitely a Silent Hill game. Good. I don't know what's happening.
I mean, I appreciate that every ending so far, and I think I'm on, like, I haven't, like, I'm trying to finish the game fully before Time Stranger drops tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Well, tonight, but tomorrow. And I have 2 more endings, one of which is the joke ending, which can be done, like, pretty early. And I'm near the end of the game on, like, the 3rd playthrough. 3rd or 4th? I think it's the 4th. But it is very fun that so far every, like, ending has had a different final boss.
Chocobos, boats.
I'm at the Yuffie getting car sick bit.
Get used to that bit.
That's fine.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's just very interesting and refreshing to go through a game and oh, this is just good. Especially since, like, I don't know what it is, but people have been talking about Bioshock Infinite a lot recently.
I'm sorry, I'll run back. I'm a little distracted by this backstory thing. Give me a few minutes. Then I'm probably gonna ask you to rewind all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, to me, this is a new character, so I'm like, wait, hold on.
They do.
Need to know about Sonon's
But I'm not your
deep and tragic
sister.
backstory.
Up, and then Yuffie drowned in the pile of people. I can't believe that's how she dies.
I can.
Alright, so what were you saying?
It's just nice to play Silent Hill F and play, like, you know, a great game. You're
Like,
just
honestly,
like after when you finish it and when you start like the second time, you know, you finish it the first time, you're like, man, I only get like, you know, half of that. What is this? And then you play the second time, and like, oh, okay, I get quite a bit more actually. And it's one of those things where even though you play there's not like a huge amount of variance. Like,
At least let us issue a warning, sir.
there are like different some cutscenes change and notes you find change.
I did hear about the notes. And I'm sure that would also mean cutscenes.
Yeah, some cutscenes are different. It's mostly when you get to like the final sort of areas of the game where like the big sweeping cutscene changes happen. Which makes sense because a lot of it is dependent on like what ending you're locked into. And there is a point of no return for deciding what ending you're getting.
Now this is an important question. Does it give you a warning or not?
No.
Let's get
Good.
this over with.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I have some questions.
I wanted to hear no.
For Shinra, isn't that right?
You only also, when you like, unless you look it up, you only get like vague hints as to what your requirements are for unlocking the other endings.
Going to hit the reactor, aren't they? You!
But, you know, they do make some things a bit more obvious, so you at least know how to get onto the right track. Because one of them is like a full playthrough sort of like quest that thankfully does transfer over, so when you finish it, it is like finished every subsequent playthrough.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a game I want, but most likely it'll probably be something I get next year. Because,
Hold the door.
like, I got Digimon, and I'm more likely going to, want to play it during Spooky Month.
What floor?
So I'm probably not going to be getting that thing in October.
Advanced weaponry.
So I'll probably end up playing it next year. Which, I mean, isn't so bad, because I'll probably be able to get it on a cheap discount.
Perfect. Just
I just can't believe that the F stood for fun.
Damn, it wasn't Friends.
And then Hinako started singing the fun song.
But
It's my
how
friends.
mighty are
Hits them with a pipe. Hits them with a
Rutai,
pipe.
colluding with Avalanche and resorting to terrorism.
I probably will when I do the joke ending run, swap over to English dub because that seems appropriate.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably play in Japanese when I play it, at least the first time.
Well,
Nothing against the
appropriate, 'cause
dub or
it is-
anything, but
I'm sure the dub is fine, but
In light
like,
of recent events,
I feel like there are some things that are better played in, that are better experienced in like the sub, if only because like, well, in F specifically, a lot of it is steeped in a lot of Japanese culture. Like, it is entirely steeped in Japanese culture. There are nuances that you just can't really get. There are nuances that you can't super get across, like the whole masculine speaking. That you can't get across in English very well without it being like, you know, Hinako running around saying, "My dude, my guy, what is up? How's your penis?" etc.
by the way, I just want to say also with the cutscene where with in the elevator. God, the fucking like facial animation in this game are really good. Like the little details in Yuffie's face were fucking amazing there.
I'll never get a better chance.
Like when they're like, "Hey, wouldn't you agree that Wutai sucks essentially?" And she like sucks it up, and like the little nuances in the facial animations were really good.
Calm down.
Also, a smart move considering the
Remember,
whole possibly
we're here
looking
for
her
a
as a
reason.
replacement kid sister is by just being like, fuck it, and just let the kid sister have the same face model.
I'm sorry.
I mean, might as well.
I mean,
right?
why not? Like, she's gonna only be in there for that scene. Why make a whole new model? But I say that despite the fact that there were several times where they did that anyway.
She sent us off in the wrong direction.
I mean, they probably would have made a whole new model, but I think the whole point is that yes, she does like resemble the sister.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she resembles the sister, probably has a similar personality.
One way to find out. Don't worry, we'll get to materia research eventually.
But yeah, it's but yeah, no, I have no complaint on that one way or the other. I think it's lazy. But it's just kind of funny, like the little details they do, and I just like that. What I'm saying is, it's a good game. I mean, last week, like I said, I didn't want to stop playing. I was like, fuck, I want to keep playing.
Also, I'll say this for like dubs. Part of the problem could also be like the inconsistency in pronunciation of Japanese words by non-Japanese speakers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you get that, and you're, and you can't, and you get it, and you're like, doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
I think one of my favorites is in the Grand Blue fighting game, the narrator says all of the names weird. So, like, Beatrix, the narrator goes, Beatrix. None of the characters say Beatrix. Nobody else. They'll just that. Or, like, Zeta, and, like, so on and so forth. And then I'm like, what is this narrator on? What's going on? Or the announcer. It's weird.
Hmm.
That should be good. I don't really have the money for accessories right now anyway, because I spent all my money on healing items. Oh, well. Sit down on the bench.
Like I said, just the sort of general, like, just the general idea of it being, like, a very specifically Japanese story in a very specifically Japanese setting feels like it should be experienced that way, you know? I appreciate the dub. I'm sure it'll be useful for a lot of people, and I'm sure the actors did their best, but...
Actually, it's funny, one thing I've noticed
breaks, I'm afraid?
One thing I've noticed for complaints, this wasn't about the dub, is, disconnect for some people, not, like, because it is a Japanese a horror game with it's very Japanese, them not understanding stuff with it, or, like, having confusion or stuff like that. I've noticed that, like, just a secondhand. It's more interesting for me just because, you know, it's more interesting to see.
Example?
Not really. It's just more of the understand, like, the horror of it, or some of, like, the cultural stuff, like with like gender stuff, which is weird considering it should be easy to kind of like put two and two together, but I don't know.
I mean, it's not like it's not like it's that far long ago for the West, with the idea that a woman's place was in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I mean, hell, there are people who say that shit these days. The only difference is it's not like it's not the full-on like cultural norm that a woman will become a homemaker and housewife, and that is what she can aspire to be.
Right. I think
that's not even like that isn't even a purely Japanese thing. Like it took.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the 80s.
Nobody really was giving me anything specific when I was looking at stuff, and also to be fair, I'm also trying to actively not get spoiled. So most people discussing it, I've been kind of chalking up as I don't know what you guys are saying, and I don't know if half of you are arguing with each other, so I don't really care. But it's been. I think some of it could also be not understanding some like the symbolism with sort of using like Japanese eccentric shit. But I don't know.
Yeah. Because I mean,
like a lot of them won't really, because a lot of them won't know the meaning of saying the whole Fox Kitsune mask thing and shit like that.
Yeah.
Or the masks in general, because all the masks are references to Japanese mythology, especially shit from Shinto.
Yes. I mean, foxes especially have a sort of slightly complicated role in Japanese mythology in general.
Yeah. Kitsune are interesting as hell.
Well, they're like both revered and also despised in a lot of ways, depending on the area and what we're talking about. It's kind of like, not like, yes, there is like a fox god, but like obviously foxes themselves aren't necessarily worshipped because, well, it's one of those things where obviously like theology is informed by like sort of reality. You know, foxes have always been like a pest because they predate upon like traditionally farmed animals like chickens specifically.
Yeah. There's a reason why there's so many Looney Tunes shorts based on like foxes fucking around in farms.
And of course, it's also not, and also this like it's one of those weird like sort of cross-cultural things of foxes being associated with tricksters.
Yeah.
I assume it's once again it's like a translation of like how historically foxes would obviously break into not like chicken coops or houses or barns or whatever to pilfer.
Yeah. Because honestly, they can be hard to like detect when they're doing their shit. I forgot to upgrade the proficiency of one of Shinon's staffs. Whoopsies.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh!
It's kind of interesting, obviously I've had a lot of Silent Hill on the brain, and I can't help but think, man, that movie that's based on Silent Hill 2 is going to be fucking awful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not even for just the normal reasons why I like video game movies are generally awful. I mean, they've been getting better, but I think Silent Hill 2 very specifically is a game that can't be translated well.
I mean, half the people that even like it or say they played it don't even understand that fucking game, so it's not gonna end well.
Well, the problem is what makes Silent Hill 2 work especially well is that, yes, you have, like, the fundamental twist, and, oh, spoilers, James kills his wife, or has killed his wife.
What?
Yeah, let's just get that out of the way right now.
What?
So, like,
I have no idea.
You have the fundamental twist, but unlike, say, a lot of more sort of modern games, and I specifically call out Layers of Fear for this, is that what actually makes Silent Hill 2 work isn't the twist itself, it's the fact that the multiple endings allow for the twist to be interpreted different ways. Like, depending on the playthrough and the person playing, you effectively choose, like, if James is a good person or not. Because we don't change the act. The act is what it is. And
he still murdered his wife.
What actually is important is the overall context and what James himself was thinking and feeling at the time. Like, is he remorseful because he did something but he did an act of love, or is he remorseful because he did something as a selfish act? And
which is always interesting, because you can tell which ending people got based on, like, when people have arguments over it, that they got the one ending and that was all they got. And I find that fascinating to watch when people have these conversations.
And Silent Hill 2 is, like, effective not because the story isn't just, oh yeah, James was a secret arsehole. The story works because James could be a secret arsehole, or James could be, you know, massively guilt-ridden by something he felt he had no choice but to do for the sake of the person he cares about. And you can't have that in a film, because unless you're going to go like whole hog and go like Clue and have like 4 different endings that are going to play different movie things, which they could do, be interesting, but I don't think they will.
That is still something that was so satisfying, interesting to me, the Clue thing.
Yeah. But it makes sense, and as I said, it would be the way, if you were to adapt Silent Hill 2, the way to do it, because you do sort of need those multiple interpretations for it to work, because it's very hard, like, once you've done the twist, like, you're sort of locked in as to, you know, your opinions or the context of what James and his acts. Oh no, because it's like every other Silent Hill game has like more traditional stories that
it's more straightforward.
You can pick there's multiple endings, but generally like the good ending is the ending.
Yeah.
It's the intended ending. Silent Hill 2 doesn't really have an intended ending, and that's mostly because like there's never been a follow-up, and the closest you get is like, I think there's a note in Silent Hill 4 of James's father. It just says that his son and daughter-in-law vanished in the town.
Well, no. The obvious ending to 2, the canon ending, is the dog ending, of course.
Of course. But
listen, I couldn't help myself.
It's fine. But yeah, that's why I feel like unlike most other video game-based movies where it's generally incompetence that makes them not work. This one, it's like, yeah, you just can't do it without really going all in, and I just don't think the studio will.
Yeah, you got not, especially not with a game or something like that, because the budget would be insane, and also it's a video game adaptation. And while they are better, they still aren't looked on as high as when they adapt anything else. Except for maybe anime, they definitely look at them higher than anime. Listen, One Piece is an outlier. I may not like One Piece, but I know it's a good adaptation, but that's an outlier. That's one.
It's because, unfortunately, anime is so much of its popularity is built into its style. Not just like the art style itself, but the way in which a mangaka will just like, or a director will just be like, you know what, fuck it, we're going off the walls on this shit, and really commit to like crazy designs or fucking ridiculous shit. Like look at JoJo, right? JoJo's just like endless ridiculous shit or things that play into itself, and whether it's designs or character names or
like there's Dragon Ball with like the way they do their themes for their names, but also like the way that Toriyama would do the panel work on that thing is still insane to me. like going back to it, it's like, holy shit, this man knew what he was doing for layouts.
Is that materia I
Yeah.
smell?
Not for backgrounds though.
Oh yeah, he hated backgrounds.
You can't stand backgrounds. Quick, let's go to the wasteland where the artist might have to draw the background.
You know, for someone who hates backgrounds, he sure has a lot of background characters. Haha, got him!
Yeah, well. Gotta make room for Goku.
Okay.
But yeah, so like every other Silent Hill, it's like is easy enough to adapt. But Silent Hill 2 is like virtually, I mean, it's impossible for the way which most studios would conceive of to do, I think. Like sometimes things just work best in the medium they're presented in.
Oh yeah! Whether it be books, movies, like, what was it? There's a really fun Riddler Batman book that's like a choose your own adventure, but not.
Idea of mood lighting?
The only way to win is to literally break the rules of the book.
That thing's off too.
And it's, you literally can't do that in any other form than that comic book sort of setup. You can't do it in any other way.
I mean, comic books are a perfect example of like where you can have these unfilmable things. Like, I mean, I'll say it. Like, Killing Joke is unfilmable. Yes, they did film it. It sucked.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because
like...
I just never cared for that story. I'll be honest with you.
Well, the thing about Killing Joke is so much of it goes into the art and the style and like the colors and the full page and the spreads. It's the kind of thing where it only works because of the way in which the book itself is laid out.
Yeah.
Talk about hitting the jackpot.
And that's partly what really like elevates it to this level that it's at.
Totally.
And
After I grab a few
as I said, it's the kind of thing that you can't necessarily translate into film. And while you can say, "Oh well, we're adapting it," the problem is that when like you're effectively removing the style of something that is so based around its style, it's like, well, then it's hollow, it's empty.
Yeah.
But there are things you can do quite easily, like, you know, your usual comic book storylines, but then you get those like ones that really like utilize the medium in a way that is just like so hard to do.
Yeah.
Like I think Superman, I think the death of Superman is also a good example because while the story itself is fine, what actually really sells it is the fact that it is that like, especially when you get into like the last couple book or like comics of that, it is virtually just all splash screens and splash panels.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And why that works is because it makes the fight itself exhausting for the reader. You know, there's no downtime, it's just splash panel, splash panel, splash panel. Like, it just doesn't stop, so you kind of get that level of, oh, yeah, I'm exhausted. Superman, no, obviously not, like, exhausted, but, like, there's, like, the kind of mental fatigue that goes into it.
Yeah, like, it kind of, like, yeah.
So you're kind of in Superman's boots at the end, where he's like, oh, I can keep going.
Where he just keeps trying. It adds the intensity of it, which would be really hard to do.
Yeah.
You could do it in a similar way, but it wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't hit the same.
Energy saturation. Deploying security grid.
And they've tried doing it, and for the most part, it's just not really succeed. It's so hard to do it in a way that makes it work in the way that the book does it. And I say this as like someone who thinks that Death of Superman is like the weakest part of that era, because I think Reign of the Superman and like the following like Return of Superman is like the best part, is so much better. But you know, you need Death of Superman to get to that.
Ninja Cannonball Materia.
Ooh.
I'm stealing the Materia right now. Skill Master Materia. Like, of course I'm gonna steal all the jewels.
And I mean, video games, even like games I don't like you know, Bethesda's games. It's kind of, yes, I know there's a successful Fallout TV show, but I would still argue it's not really capturing what actually people like about Fallout, which is that, you know, no two playthroughs of Fallout are ever going to be the same, right? That's the whole point of these. I hate calling them like these like the oh, what even is the term? Like the in-depth RPG or whatever. Anyway, point is,
Yeah, I don't know.
Point is that the whole point of those games is not like to have like a necessarily linear progression from beginning to end. The game goes exactly this way. It's that every game is a different like set of experiences for the player, and it's like, how do you really do that in film? You can't, because film isn't an interactive medium in that sense. So you're liking something for the aesthetic, not for like not for actually representing the thing that you like, which is fine. But is it really a good adaptation then?
Hell, actually, when you mentioned that, that made me think. One of the reasons that even like that show even annoyed me is that, so because it wants to be connected to the games and be connected to New Vegas, it means, okay, well, we need to pick what happened, and because it's essentially choose your own ending, well, everybody's pissed off now.
Well, yeah.
The only people that won't be pissed off are people that really like the house ending because of the way they did it.
Immersive sim, that was the title I was trying to think of. But yeah, it's like the whole appeal of those games is that you can just play however you want, which is not something that is translatable to film. Like, and this isn't to say that they should never adapt anything, because there are plenty of stuff that is like designed in a way that it could be adapted very easily, or with a bit of effort you could do it. It's just they always pick like the weirdest things that are like either difficult to adapt or in a way pointless. Like, who really gives a fuck about an Uncharted movie? Like, Uncharted is a playable movie. Like, you play Uncharted because you're like, well, I kind of have a hankering for Indiana Jones or Tomb Raider, and those franchises aren't really doing a whole lot, so I'll play Uncharted.
Yeah. And now we're funny enough, we're kind of in the reverse, where like, actually no, no, they've both gone to bed now. Never mind, I forgot. They're both sleeping again.
Yeah, I mean, we had the Indiana Jones game that came out this or last year.
Yeah, we now have actual Indiana Jones.
Yes, which, fair enough. And Tomb Raider, I think, has a movie coming and an anime or something.
They had like a TV show on Netflix. I only know about it because people got mad over her having like muscles or something. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Tomb Raider's the thing where I'm like, yeah, this is definitely a thing of its time. I enjoy it, but it's not something like a huge fan of, so I don't really have a big investment in it one way or the other, to be honest.
I think my big thing with Tomb Raider, which as someone who really only played like the original trilogy and the first game of the new trilogy, is it just started taking itself seriously. And the first games work because they are like over-the-top adventure sort of things.
Like, they would take themselves seriously to a point, but like they were like still fun adventure sort of stuff. Because they're like old school like pop adventure thing.
What I mean when I say take itself serious, it's not to have like no stakes, but it's like, things are a bit of fun. Lara's cracking jokes, doing whatever.
Yeah. Except for those games that came later. Where it got weird.
But therein lies my point. Then you like decide to make it like really serious and miserable and dark, and then it just kind of loses the overall appeal to me. But you want kind of like your globetrotting adventure thing.
It's kind of honestly why I think some people.
If you want to do those sort of games, do something else. Why make it Tomb Raider? Like, it's just not even raiding tombs.
It's actually kind of why I think people had problems with Frontiers' story, because I got frozen. Well, a lot of it was more like serious, where there wasn't as many jokes. Like Sonic wasn't cracking as many jokes. Not that it was dire like that, but you know what I mean. But then again, the story stakes were higher, considering Sonic's slowly getting corrupted. Everybody's trapped in a computer.
I think the problem with Sonic Frontiers like story is more in the way it's more in the way it's presented than anything else. Like, you obviously have very little interaction with you have lots of interactions with the characters in like cutscenes, but very little outside, and also some of those cutscenes just for me, it always felt like every cutscene felt like there was meant to be some huge amount of some huge time gap between each one.
Yeah, and depending on what you were doing, they weren't that big of a gap if you were like just
sometimes you'll go from sometimes you're going from one cutscene and then the next cutscene, and then it's like implying that like, oh well, they've both been like fucking around on the island doing their own separate things for like 5 hours between then,
which is a
just
weird
not
decision.
What happened.
Which is a weird decision for a Sonic game, which are encourage you to go quick. Also, completely off topic, having Yuffie run not quite at a run speed, but not quite, but above walking looks really silly. I had it like
He's a
just
silly
right
character.
where the animation would just look really silly and it was really funny. Anyway. She is a silly character, that's why I like her. Anyway. But yeah, like, I do like Frontiers, but that is something that I do get, and,
Well, I enjoyed Frontiers too. I was just when we were sort of saying people have problems with the story. I think the problem isn't the story itself; it's the presentation of how you receive it.
I
To
was
me, at
going
least.
by what I see people say. That's what they usually are saying. Is like, oh, it's too serious.
Yeah, but I've learned that people are mostly dumb.
This is
I know
true.
this because people keep on trying to tell me that Bioshock Infinite is a good game, not a pile of shit.
Like, I can't even
still
really
haven't
say,
got
like,
past-
oh, like, what is it? It's like, you can be like, oh, well, the shooting is fine. Like, yeah, but I can play better shooter games, so...
Hey, Sabo.
Hey, Sabo.
Whoa.
Sabo?
Hello?
All over.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
It's all ogre now.
Can't
Wait,
be-
hold on.
It can't be all over. I've got to play Digimon tomorrow.
Wait, it comes out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it unlocks in 5 hours for us on Steam. Because I was just checking Steam earlier about that.
Oh, damn. I thought it didn't come out till the end of the month.
No.
Nope. Now.
You can thank me later.
Now is the Digimon time.
Easy on me, okay?
How are you, Sabo?
Doing pretty good. It's like everybody's mowing their lawn right now.
Bastards.
I mean, to be fair, the weather is really nice out. I kind of don't blame them.
It went from freezing to good all of a sudden.
Well, it went from freezing to hot. Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking about this morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cold this morning.
I see Joe Biden has turned on his weather machine.
Finally! God! I was waiting for it to be cold. Thanks, Joe! Jeez! Could you done it a little sooner? Ah, I hate the heat, man. Come on. Alright, here's your cool weather. You'll have to bow before me now. Yes, Joe.
Man, isn't it a shame he's gonna die before he gets tried for war crimes?
You're not wrong.
Yeah, everyone dies before they get tried for war crimes lately.
There's no
All
justice
right,
in
we're
this
ready to
world.
try them. Oh, they're dead.
Or worse, they get pardoned.
It's true.
Now we know he did the thing, but come on, he's suffered enough. Look at his little face.
Look at him. Look at him. He's so
very sorry.
old. And he's sorry. He's old and he's sorry. Come on. Come on. Look at his little face.
God forbid a white guy ever get punished for his crimes.
We can't do that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, silly. That's part of the deal. Like, whenever they're gonna try them for their crimes, they pull out the little like piece of paper and like, all right, how white are they?
Pull out the paper bag, yes. We've all been there. Which I feel like I can say because a friend of mine who is black has genuinely, like, had shit like that happen to him. And it's completely fucked up. Oh my god! Oh my god, I completely forgot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
This is something I can't say out loud, but I'm going to post into the chat. This is a
I will
real
look
candy. This is a real candy bar that I saw on the shop in a store earlier this week.
Alright, let me see. What the hell? They are showing this on stream. What the fuck? All I'll say is Nestle Jungly, and that's it. What the fuck? Holy shit!
I'm
Are
pretty
you?
sure it's like this.
Hold
I'm
on, what
pretty sure
year
it's
is
a-
this?
I'm pretty sure it's a Spanish import.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
was gonna say,
probably.
that looks like Spanish, so that's okay.
Yeah, you're probably
It
right.
is a Spanish import, but it doesn't change the fact that this is on shop. This was on a shop shelf, and I was like, "Fuck!" The amount of people that had to go through before and nobody batted an eye and went.
I specifically had conversations with many black people over whether they found that word as referred to as the Spanish color for black offensive, and they're like, no.
I'm sure, but it's still
Oh,
more
yeah,
the
yeah.
fact of like, damn, on the shop shelf.
Oh yeah, like when you know it's from another language, I'm sure you're like, okay, yeah. It's that thing where I initially saw it and I didn't think about that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Well, there have been people that have been like, anyone who speaks Spanish, the Spanish language should, be sensitive towards the sensitivities of African Americans, and everyone who speaks Spanish in the entire world should just change that word.
What?
It's also
That's a whole ass other country and culture. What?
I was gonna say it's also mostly white people that have said that, so I'm not.
I'm
sure.
not surprised. It's kind of like how mostly white people hate Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Now the sleepy one though, that one's a problem.
Possibly, I don't know. I don't have the authority to talk on him.
Jose as well.
What?
Like, I'm not wrong, but Speedy Gonzalez has a friend who is a very sleepy Mexican mouse.
He also has a gun. Because there's one when Sylvester caught him the one time, he just whipped out a gun and said, "Fuck off."
So yeah, Speedy might be fine. That guy might be a bit of a racist stereotype.
I don't know. I won't say anything because
let's do a check. Who between Speedy Gonzalez and the other one do you think Donald Trump would post a derogatory meme about?
Both.
True.
You forgot about the secret third answer. Both.
True. He's a very racist old man.
He really is. Let's see here. Let me fix my materia setup. There we go.
So, yeah, I've seen that. And I saw that, and I'm like, my god. Like, I know why, but like, my fucking god. Just drop it, just slurs like right there.
I will say though, I've seen the early Speedy Gonzalez design. It is, it's interesting. This is the one that nobody talks about, myself included. It's interesting.
When you say interesting, do you mean racist?
Yes.
You can say it's racist. It's fine. You're in a safe space.
Uh-oh, she just said my precious. Oh no, she's giving in to the ring.
And what do we have here?
Man, isn't it a fucking like shame that Andy Serkis didn't win like best supporting actor, or did he? I forget. I feel like he was snubbed, but
Oh my god, this is a whole vault of nothing but jewels to steal.
no roost bat in sight.
All the worlds. Wait, how do I open these? Maybe it's this. Apparently that is one of the titles you can unlock in Crossworld Racing is all the world's jewels are mine to keep.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if there wasn't like more memes. Surely there's a gotta go fast in there.
Training? Really? Just give us what we came for.
Like, I think about the only meme that wouldn't get in is where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
Okay.
Oh, training program.
What?
Yes.
I'm right here.
No, training, not train.
Oh, I don't normally tell D&D stories, but I think this one will be quite funny. So last week, my DM decided we should do like a kind of a thing where we play as like NPCs that we've met before, as like while we were doing something. So it's like a different side of like something that was happening. And I played a pirate captain that sky pirate captain that we had captured called Captain Cloudbeard. And I resolved that my secret goal for the rest of the thing was to get him to escape. Just so as he escaped, I could have him go, "You will always remember this is the day you almost caught Captain Cloudbeard."
I played That made me think of, I played a, in one of the games in Pathfinder, there's a type of, a race called a puppet, and they're like little plush toy people. And I played as one named Captain Stuffybeard. That's what it just made me think of.
Fair enough.
He was fun. He had a pistol that he would just shoot people. Sometimes I would pretend I'd pull the Toy Story thing and pretend to be a doll and just sit there like lazily in somebody's arms and then pull out a gun and shoot them.
I forget. Have we talked about the actual reveal that they actually provided a trailer for Wolverine yet?
I don't think we talked about it. I haven't seen it because I heard it didn't have gameplay footage, so I was like, okay, I don't really care until you show me gameplay.
Yeah, well, little bits, but it wasn't, but not a lot sprinkled in. Just looking to see if anything else has been revealed so far that I care about. Because also TGS has been happening? Has happened?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Yote's also come out, but like, come on, there's like so much other stuff that's more interesting. It's not even just a case of, wow, the game...
More points.
It's not even just a case of, oh wow, like, you know, open world game, boring, Sony game, boring, blah blah blah. But like, come on, I've got to choose. I've got like Silent Hill Air, Time Stranger, there's Trails in the Sky remake. Like, man, why is it we had such a massive drought for like the summer and now when we're getting
everything's showing up now?
Coming at us.
Hell, this new Katamari game either came out or is coming out.
Yeah, and you got like that Marvel beat 'em up that actually looked good.
Yeah, the demo actually just dropped, I think, yesterday? So I still need to try that out.
It's like, man, I ain't got time for a game that I'm like, not even like half interested in. That's the other thing, because I feel like, oh, if I want to experience like a sort of like a period piece Japanese story, I'm like, I've got Silent Hill Airflight right here, and I've still got 2 more endings. How many endings does Ghost of Yote have? Something like 2, like the last game. And by endings, it's do you kill this one guy or do you not kill him?
Yeah, and like I said, the only reason I'm not interested in it is because the original game, I really did not like the way the buttons were laid out.
Hmm.
Well, I need to hit the time box. There we go. I think I fucked up. Is there another time box somewhere? Okay, there's one over there. Okay, I think I know where all the time boxes are. Okay, cool.
Access granted.
And we keep getting like things that we've also got a bunch of stuff that's like, yes, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 is coming. We've got nothing to show, but it's coming, we promise.
This isn't basically like, oh, it's coming along good, blah blah blah. Which I think was primarily just so because people were expecting it, myself included, at the show. So they're like, okay, let's just let people know that it's coming along.
It's not going to be at the show.
How about Kingdom Hearts 4?
So I'm going to be like, so is it coming out before or after Kingdom Hearts 4?
I do like that they
yes.
Probably after 4. That's my guess. But they didn't say anything.
First.
No.
I think Remake 3 comes out before Kingdom Hearts 4.
I was gonna say, I was thinking Remake is either coming out late next year or early 2027 for the 30th anniversary.
Yeah, I think Remake Part.
Unless it's like really behind and they can't make the anniversary.
Yeah, I agree with Sabo. Rare sentence. Either of you played more of Roblox SRWY yet?
I still haven't even started it yet.
Damn.
Like, doesn't look like I'll be playing it for a while since Time Stranger is dropping now.
Now, it is kind of crazy how how much hype Time Stranger has developed.
Oh yeah, apparently it's like in the top 3. It was like at least last I looked on social media, it was like in top 3 on the Steam charts.
I would kind of love if low-key this became like the next Persona 5. Not obviously not like the full level of, oh, we're gonna sell gang. It's gonna like become like it's gonna like reach the peaks of Persona 5 like in terms of sales. But it'd just be really interesting if like this like became like the surprise breakout Japanese sleeper hit. Like Silent Hill F, like come on, everybody knew that was gonna do well. Like Silent Hill 2 remake had come out and they'd done well. Like Konami has somehow regained some amount of credibility. Like there was just everybody kind of knew that F would be good, and I think also because F was such a big department.
The only people that thought it wasn't or still angry about it, the people are like, but it's not in Silent Hill the city.
Yeah. Losers, I get it.
Yeah, correct, losers. Who don't understand Silent Hill.
It's kind of like saying, man, every Resident Evil that's not the first game sucks because it's not actually just in a house.
Really? I mean, you're absolutely right.
Like, no other Resident Evil, like, takes place solely in, like, one house. Even, like, Zero, which only has, like, 2 locations, is still, like, 2 locations. It's not in the house.
Yeah. But,
I guess no, 7 does break away from the house. Briefly. But yeah, so I kind of expected Silent Hill F to be like a big thing. It's still done really well, and I'm happy because it's a great game, you know. Genuinely, in what has become a surprisingly like competitive year, it might be like my game of the year.
Yeah, I'm not sure if my game of the year is yet. It could be, honestly, it could be the Sonic Racing game, because I've been loving that game.
Yeah. But yeah, I find it kind of crazy how much like excitement people have for Time Stranger, especially considering like, you know, Cyber Sleuth, it's not quite sequel, it's like interquel. Oh no, Hacker's Memory is weird because it's basically like a game that happens at the same time as Cyber Sleuth. But yeah, so it's kind of crazy considering like the Cyber Sleuth duology was never like a big thing. It was very much like cult classic kind of thing, or you know, people who played it liked it.
Yeah.
People who didn't play it had no idea. And then like, but then just suddenly out of nowhere, people were like, oh yeah, Time Stranger.
Yeah, it kind of did come out of nowhere because like we were talking about it, you were hyping it up for a long time, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely interested in it. And then suddenly there was this like shift where suddenly everybody wanted to play it.
Everyone's like, you know what, I need Time Stranger. I do wonder if it might be because of like the fumblings of Pokemon and Nintendo.
Probably.
Like a Creature Collector series that's like not SMT because we don't get SMT games anymore.
I mean,
and
PS5.
Not. It's been a while since we've had like a new game. It's not like a Persona 5 spin-off.
I mean, we had
mobile game.
5, like their remastered version came out last year.
But that's a remaster. I meant like a new game.
I think I literally got every single box.
I mean, it'll probably take a while. I mean, we haven't gotten Persona 6 yet either.
Oh yeah, Atlas, that Spore indie company.
Man,
yeah, so Time Stranger
Atlas.
just having. But yeah, I do wonder if maybe it is like a kind of backlash against Pokemon that is like partially fueling it, because like, you know, it just in terms of pure presentation, you look at how Time Stranger is pushing itself versus like Pokemon just kind of being like, yeah, you know, new megas and it's Pokemon, you know what you're getting.
Give us your money!
Yeah.
Give us even more money!
Pokemon headed up by Mr. Krabs.
So, Game Freak, what inspired your decision to make this game? I like money!
Money?
Hey, Game Freak,
Damco's
why aren't you,
like, yeah.
why aren't you, you know, testing your game, making sure it runs stable? Money!
Meanwhile, Bamco's like, oh yeah, we decided to wait like 15 years to make maybe probably not even a sequel. I don't know. Like I know other Digimon stories existed before Cyber Sleuth, but they're also like only vaguely loosely interconnected, sort of.
You can tell they put a lot of money and effort into this game just looking at it. Like it's crazy. Like they're really banking
Looks
on
good.
it.
That's why it's so
looks
freaking
good.
expensive.
Yeah, I mean you can just buy the base game at 60, which is still.
Oh yeah,
like,
I
shitty,
actually from an official key site got it for like 59 rather than 60. So this is me.
Yeah,
this is like without tax and everything. Well, actually no, because the site that I bought it from doesn't do tax. But so I was able to get it for $10 off basically. And that's
Like,
just that's the base game. I maybe later I'll get the DLC, but I was like I'm fine with just the base game.
Like,
And I
the
already spent all that
deluxe-
money on Sonic, so I was like, I don't want to spend a bunch more.
Yeah. That's the thing, is the main thing you get for the deluxe is you get like some like cosmetic stuff, but you also get the seasons pass, which you can get anywhere at a later date if you enjoy the game. And I think the only other thing that is maybe like content locked is, I think, much like Cyber Sleuth, Black Agumon and Black Gabumon are like pre-order only, but they'll like get added as like DLC later.
I think it might be like cheap shit, because I think like the Werehog that was a pre-order thing for Sonic is like $1.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that sort of thing where it's like the evolved state of remember when Arkham City came out and it was a big deal because they had like they made the Catwoman segments like DLC sort of.
Yeah.
In the sense that there would only a new copy with an unused code would be able to access the DLC without having to pay extra for it in order to like curb resales. So it's the kind of thing where like it's day one DLC that exists more to just encourage like pre-orders, because pre-orders is how the industry sort of measures the success of the game before it's even come out. And then yeah, they'll just add it like later for like an extra $1, which I guess it's, you know, to incentivize people to play it early.
It really
Like, you play it now, you can get, if you play it like now in pre-order, you can have Black Agumon and Black Gabumon. But realistically, you want it for Blackwall Greymon because, you know, he doesn't love him. He didn't love him. He was everybody's favorite O2 character.
I was gonna say also is probably like more powerful than average. Like the whole thing with the pre-order.
He'll that or he'll just have slightly different stat distribution.
Well, the whole thing with the pre-order Black Agumon in Cyber Sleuth was that like he came with so much ability, you could pretty much just evolve him to Black War Greymon straight away without having to screw around with leveling and de-leveling and farming stats.
Still take a while to get there, but yeah.
So it's just like, hey, grind him up and you can evolve him and get Black War Greymon right away.
In terms of practical sense, the only difference between Black War Greymon and regular War Greymon, going off of Cyber Sleuth rules, is just one's a virus and one's a vaccine attribute, so they hit different things.
Oh god, hold on, that just reminded me. It's because there are reviews coming out for it, and they're all positive. But there was one that was like, they gave it a 6, and in the review, the guy was complaining because he's like, yeah, I was stuck on bosses because I didn't have the right Digimon, and it made it a slog to deal with. And then the screenshot shows that he was fighting, I can't remember what he was fighting, but he had 3 vaccines, and he was not using the reverse thingy to try and help his situation. He just was not engaging the mechanics. I saw someone try to defend this. They're like, well, the game is for kids. Would the kids have trouble? Like, I'm like, bro, I was a kid playing Pokemon, and I did not make that mistake.
Also, I'm fairly certain it's like T for teen.
Yeah, it is T for teen.
Yeah. But,
so it should be even older. But like, when I was like 10 playing that, and I was like, I remember like being like, okay, that's the Rock Gym. I gotta get something that can beat Rock. Oh god, there's a fucking Mankey here. I better have that.
I'll just make one point about why this guy's a dumbass. Unlike, from at least in the demo, unlike Cyber Sleuth, where you have to run back to the lab in order to change your team and do all that,
You can do it on the fly.
In Time Strategies, you can change your team on the fly with basically everything that you have in your collection. Like, if he's struggling that much, if he literally only has like the vaccines and he's not even bothering trying to do the type advantages, then it's like, no, guy's a dumbass. Like,
Yeah, if your team is
Guy
also
would-
all the same
guy would
type,
be-
you're fucking stupid.
like my rule for Cyber Sleuth was always like, no matter what your team, because like team size was dependent upon memory, which you upgrade over the course of the game, so you couldn't just have like 9 at the start. You'd have to build up to it. My rule was always like you have at least one of each of the 3 main attributes, because, well, you know, you make sure you always cover your bases.
Yeah. You always want to
Because why
have
wouldn't
a
you?
mixture of shit. It's the way these kind of games work. Like I said, I understood that as a literal drooling baby. Why are you all struggling with this idea? What's wrong with you? You shouldn't be being outsmarted by me, playing by me at age 10.
Yeah. It's almost like guys never played an RPG in his fucking life, though, because if you can't get the basics of like a Trinity weakness, like of a weakness pyramid, I guess. I know, what would you call it?
Especially when half these people have already fucking played Pokemon.
Saturation.
Like, come
So,
on.
Yeah. Everybody gets it. Like, you know, fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire, etc. It's just the only difference is in Digimon. It's like sometimes you're like struggling. Man, how do I find a good data type?
Yeah.
Because everything cool is vaccine and virus. You're like, who is a good data type? And you're like, Plesiamon! I mean, he's a piercing. Yeah, that's the other thing. I also don't think Time Strange will have like nearly the kind of bullshit that Cyber Sleuth has, because Cyber Sleuth has the Eaters, which are an enemy that is designed to fuck over people who don't learn the mechanics. Because their gimmick is they have very little health, but their defense is so fucking sky high you do no damage. So the game actively encourages you to get like abilities that do like penetrate, or that have like penetrating defense abilities, which basically means it ignores the defense stat to just deal damage.
Hold on, Paulie,
And
just
that
for one
basically
second.
one-shots them.
I was just Oh, okay. Looking at this room, I was expecting Yuffie to go full Apu and grab that gem, and then the guards would show up instead of them just showing up now.
We're here for materia.
Anyway.
These dorks. Hate these guys.
Got a sword,
Anyway, go ahead.
idiots. We've all got swords. Oh yeah, oh yeah, aren't they doing like is Disney doing an anime of it's like what if the villains were the main characters thing?
Maybe, I don't know. I ain't paying attention to that shit.
I just saw it get like some buzz, or a trailer was released or something, and I was like, oh, neat, I guess. Anyway. But,
Oh god, I got shot! Did she just yell, why me? You're so fucking stupid.
The ninja's one weakness, bullets.
What was a laser?
That's even worse.
God, that just triggered like a fucking neuron, because I remember the old webcomic Dr. McNinja, and there was like a line that said their one weakness, bullets from a gun.
Oh god, no, they're shooting me with gun bullets! Alright, I'm gonna hit you with a limit. Eat shit, asshole.
Oh yeah, so I guess Tokusatsu have decided to stop being fucking dumbasses, and now they're just uploading like Zet's episodes to YouTube, so that's good.
Yeah, well, it is.
I'm glad.
their thing.
I'm glad they stopped being morons and were like, no, only stream. Because the problem is, the streaming idea is fine, but I like to watch Zets. I like to watch Kamen Rider Up with friends, and you know, it's very hard to like organize time to like get people like, because they have different commitments, to like get them together for like the Sundays when it would be streaming.
Yeah.
So you know, I like being able to pick and choose when we watch stuff.
So,
I mean, hell,
found
look,
out what they
even
want
with like
yet?
streaming services, that because of how they are, it's encouraging more and more to just continue focusing on my physical media collection. Like, especially with like movies and like
You mean
movies
to
and
say
shows.
that these savages have gone to all this trouble for materia?
So far as we can tell, yes.
Physical media, nobody wants
How
that
very
anymore.
dull.
Everybody wants it.
Be that as it may, I suppose.
The
I should
demand.
talk to them.
You want to download everything. In fact, you want an NFT, which is not even a real thing to begin with.
People still make NFTs.
Yeah, they're still trying to make it a thing.
Oh, well, they're not
They're
succeeding.
like-
Nobody talks about it.
There are still these companies that are like, damn it, we have to make NFTs work. You don't understand how much money we'll make if we can sell things that aren't real.
What do you want?
Yeah, fair.
Is that any way to talk to your host?
You don't
got
want
nothing.
that fun thing. You want the thing that makes us more money.
No, I want the fun thing.
Just up ahead.
I only buy the fun thing.
Hurry now. Don't keep me waiting.
Bye, Scarlet.
So, boss, what are you thinking?
See ya. We'll see you soon.
Trap, I guess. But it's nothing we can't
Scarlet
handle,
will never
right?
die. At least not until like we get to the return to Midgar, where she dies in a giant robot.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, too bad about that.
Is it too bad? She's kind of an awful person.
Wait, which thing? Sorry, I was cutscene.
So Scarlet doesn't die in like FF7 until like the tail end of the game.
Yeah.
She just keeps hanging around, and she dies in a fairly. I don't know. She just kind of is there, and then.
Yeah, they just kind of die anticlimactically. If anything, it's like that's kind of lame after everything they've done. We should have
Which
like.
it's pretty undercut because immediately afterwards you get into like the Hojo fight.
We should have like fought them in person and then got to stomp their throats and watch as they died.
Yeah, fair.
That's really the kind of death that they
Man.
called for.
So you need to stop being around the bush, mate. Because I don't really get what you're getting at. You need to be straight. Straight with me. You can choose to be straight if you want.
I was pretty straight.
You mean? I just meant you need to be straight with me about what you want, because I can't take all of this like implication and innuendo you're doing. Say what you mean, man. Say what you mean.
I mean, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put my health up.
What I'm saying is instead of the slap fight, Tifa should have just hit all her pressure points and made her head explode, Fist of the North Star style.
Yeah. We've all seen Machine Abridged.
The unfortunate thing is, Tifa. I don't think Tifa would do it.
Even Machina Bridge wasn't enough. I'm like, just like brutally kill her is what she deserves.
It's Final Fantasy world where people are inexplicably incredibly powerful. Except when they're not. I need to BRB 1 second, so you two talk about Tails or something.
I mean, I am looking forward to that Exilia remaster because I want to play that. Wait, what is this? A gun or an eye? What is this?
Yeah, I'm still sad that it's not Xillia 2, although I'm sure that'll be out eventually. Because I.
Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely are like doing that so they can milk it more.
In fact, I pull out my PS3 to try and give Xillia 2 an attempt because I have the game, I just never played it, and then my PS2 broke.
Ugh. By the way,
So I was
what
like, okay.
gun are the eye mean here in Yuffie's thing? There's like two like holograms. One looks like a gun, one looks like a floating eye.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I like guns! Oh, it's a selection for when I'm gonna fight. Okay. Anyway, one thing I was gonna go.
I guess I could play Xillia again. Xillia was fun.
I've been wanting to replay it anyway, so like I'll pick it up to replay it because I do love Exilia. It's probably my second favorite Tales game. But
Xillia was both fun to play and had a relatively decent story, which is rare for Tales. I mean, most Tales games are fun to play, but some of them, their story is not so good.
yeah,
Like Grace's. I didn't think Grace's story was very good.
yeah, I didn't
Wasn't
really care for
wasn't-
Grace's.
wasn't offensively bad. It was just, you know, like, okay, like how much more of Asbel feeling sorry for himself can we take?
Yeah, I really couldn't get into that one. The only thing that I was really playing it for were honestly everybody but Asbel. At least the cast had like had fun dynamics with each other. It's not like fucking Zestria where it took fucking Edna showing up before there was anything.
I mean, Zestria is just unforgivable in every circumstance.
Like, you don't really start getting good characters that have fun chemistry until late in the game. Like, you get Edna, it's like, okay, cool, finally somebody that does, like, fun shit and has banter and actual bickering, cool. Then you get Rose to replace the fucking, like, boring night lady, and she does that too a bit. And it's like, okay, cool, these two are fine, and then you still got all these other assholes.
See, I'm one of the ones that liked Alicia and is mad that they replaced her.
I did not care for Alicia for the life of me.
Blames. Well, I mean, how could you care for her when she wasn't around long enough for you to do that?
Yeah, during the time she was there, I found her boring, so...
Because the director decided to freaking sabotage the game, and he's like, you know, I'm gonna make this girl the main lead because I like her voice actress better.
Well, the character was better too, so it's fine.
No.
Yeah, yes.
I refuse to believe that.
Listen, you refuse to play Berseria, so I can't take you seriously. It's fine.
I can't play Berseria because I can't forgive what Zestria did.
Yeah, your waifu wasn't in the full game. Oh wait, that was the wrong banishment. Ah! Shit. Alright, let's do that right now. There we go.
One says Rise isn't very good.
Yeah, Rise is not good. It'll trick you at first and make you think it's good at first, and then
it's on sale for like $10, so I was like, I'm tempted to give it a try.
I mean, if you want to, go ahead. But yeah, it'll trick you. The first part will be really good with Arise, and then it won't be.
Oh, Arise.
Yeah.
That's the last one because they're not making Tales games anymore, I guess.
Gone forever.
Which is funny because like they had one coming out like every other year for a while. Much like most franchises. Because modern game development is cancer and HD was a mistake.
I agree. That doesn't help that Gamers TM also want games rushed out constantly too. Like, what was it? Like, so we just had the last like mainline Final Fantasy, and they're like, when are they gonna talk about the next one? It's like, you just got it.
When's Final Fantasy 17? It's like, dude, it's like
they used to come out every 2 years. That's how you keep the franchise going.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they do have like. It's not as if Final Fantasy is a franchise that doesn't have like something coming out like every year.
Literally, the fucking remake of Tactics just dropped.
Yeah,
that's true.
So like Final Fantasy as a brand is definitely kept alive, and that's also not factoring in, you know, Square Enix having like fucking figures up the wazoo that you can't afford.
Square, and honestly, to be fair to Square, they still kind of like work under the old business model of having like their smaller titles help pay for the bigger titles, the spin-off games. Something like a lot of developing studios do not do anymore, where they're all just all in on the big title.
Plus, it also helps.
The idea that every main game has to take like a decade is getting a little ridiculous.
Also, it's because nobody really knows when the game's actually going to be a mainline Final Fantasy these days.
Yeah.
Like, look at 15.
The development hell of that is something spectacular.
I also think what helps Square is they're just a very big company that's very diversified. Like they handle like they're like involved in a bunch of in like the anime industry because there's a bunch of stuff that has like Square Enix credits, figures, merch, etc.
Yeah. All that because Final Fantasy VII fucking blew up. It's kind of crazy to think about.
I mean, Final Fantasy 1 in general kind of blowing up. Like, we'll be totally fair, and obviously that helped Square.
Yeah.
Before Enix got involved, but you know, having Money.
Yeah, but
Money!
why they lost all that money?
The Dragon Quest.
Oh, Spirits Within.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Square went from like
No,
Square
no,
went from
no,
top of the you're like top of the world. We're gonna release this movie. It's gonna make us $1 billion. Oh, it almost killed the company. And we have to join with Enix to get Dragon Quest.
The one good thing
Hey, well-
about that movie is that it did push their technology that then went on to their video games. So there was at least something that came out of it that was good.
I remember when it first came out. They were like, this is gonna put actual actors out of business.
Oh yeah, I remember Hollywood was
I
actually
mean-
like afraid of it.
Yeah, but that was all like bullshit. That was all never gonna actually happen anyway. That's just all bullshit. It's kind of like the whole thing with the AI actress these days. It's like,
Oh,
or,
yeah, yeah.
like, in recent days, it's like, yeah, that's not actually gonna put people out of fucking work, like actors out of work, because it's not really gonna take off. They'll try it. It's not gonna work because it's just the technology's not there, and probably will never really be there in the way that you want it to be.
Yeah.
And move on. Like, I think Spirits Within would have been a far better thing if it had just been not an adaptation of a game, but if it had been more Final Fantasy than not being Final Fantasy at all. Like, if you'd have had like
even
a
if you were
thing,
to erase Final Fantasy, it wasn't a good movie.
yeah, and because it doesn't have any of the usual like Final Fantasy tropes and concepts and identities. You know, summons, the Chocobos, the Moogles. You know, these are all things that are like endemic of Final Fantasy. It would have done a lot better to have like just
several shots there, like lifted right from FF7.
yeah, but it's not really. But what I'm saying is that Spirits Within would have been far better off if it had just been a Final Fantasy movie. Because while I can't say it would have succeeded anymore, I think it would have at least been. It would have at least been the kind of thing that people would look back on and go, "Oh yeah, that could have been something, or was something," as opposed to
That was an interesting experiment.
where nobody remembers it outside of us for the occasional punching bag of, man, remember when Square massively fumbled the ball with this shit?
Yeah.
As I said, I think it would have at least fit better. And I think if it had been like at least resembled a more traditional Final Fantasy, it would be that sort of thing where it actually at least crops up more, because you know, Square's not exactly like shy of going away from their like mistakes or things that are like more controversial. Like hell, like Noctis still gets to show up in stuff.
Yeah. Which honestly, I give them props for that. But they're like, yep, we'll even that shit.
Even games that crippled us, we will still acknowledge. And I think if Spirits Within was easier to mesh into the Final Fantasy franchise, it probably would have survived in some capacity.
They would have probably, yeah, they probably would have used stuff from it.
Beginning final test.
And it's especially weird to like tack on the Final Fantasy name to a project that has nothing to do with Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Because yes, every Final Fantasy like a numbered entry is like a separate thing from the others, but there are always the connective tissues. Like I said, the Chocobos, the Moogles, they might seem silly, but they're important.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Also, I'll say it, Final Fantasy works best when it's got that look, when it's just a little bit sort of whimsical. As it can be serious all you want, but you got to have a bit of fun.
Literally, I'm playing it as the most whimsical character in 7. So
But even like 7 itself has lots of like whimsy and fun.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
kind-
Like,
it's kind of why,
like Yuffie is literally just walking whimsy, like the character.
like people, like I think that's why also the thing that made remakes so successful is people remembered or realized, oh, this game is just fun.
Yeah.
Not in the sense that it's just fun to play, but it's a fun world to experience. They're fun characters to interact with and see interact with other things. Like sometimes, you know, even like the Merc, like the edgy Merc, I'm stoic and I don't care about anybody, is also is also having some time to crack some jokes and have a little bit of fun.
Yeah. Like Cloud has some really funny lines, and he with this really dry jokes and shit.
It's the kind of problem when you do allow like memes to effectively become like the primary way in which people experience certain concepts.
Advent Children.
I have a friend who fucking hated Dragon Ball but had never seen it. And then I made him watch Battle of the Gods, and he was like, "Oh, this is nothing like I thought it was," because he thought it was just like Dragon Ball was just the memes of episode-long power-ups and screaming and just brainless fight
there was
scenes.
there was
It's
only
like, no.
ever really one episode with the episode-long power-up, and it was that one Trunks filler.
Yeah.
Like, when I was rewatching it, like, a couple years ago, I was like, oh shit, it wasn't as egregious as I remember as a because I let the memes take over my brain.
Because it's easy, because most of the time, like, filler was safe for, like, the pre-fights or the post-fights, Like, it was the build-up that would get, like, egregious with the, okay, can we just get to fight now? Once you actually get to fight, there's not a whole lot of, like, let's just stop for it, let's have a stop. That was when they were like, okay, well, the manga's got far enough ahead, we can do some shit. Like, I think the Frieza fight has like, filler fight sequences in it, but nothing, like, to the level of, like, power-up for a whole episode.
Yeah, like, there was some, like, stuff that extended it in the Frieza versus Super Saiyan Goku thing, but, like, I only know that because I know the manga. Without knowing the manga, I wouldn't really fucking know or tell, to be honest. Because I did not know or tell back in the day.
And it's kind of one of those things where I think that's also why One Piece has only really just started to become, like, the juggernaut in the West that it is in Japan. Because I think just people didn't really know One Piece, because One Piece is very hard to, like, meme, because, well, like, break down into, like, mimetic shit, because, One Piece is just nonsense.
4Kids didn't give it any
Yeah.
Yeah, but plenty of other series have survived bad dubs and got away and managed to eke out something, and One Piece is a fucking huge juggernaut that somebody would eventually go, man, we could get a piece of that pie. But yeah, I think part of it is because it's very hard to break One Piece down as like just a shonen manga or just like a wacky comedy or things. You can't categorize it very easily because it is just so much of, well, everything.
Right.
Like, whereas Dragon Ball, yeah, you can break it down and say, Dragon Ball Z is just, like, power-ups and fighting and hair growing longer. All the stuff that you saw all the parodies of all those years ago.
And it was
You've seen the parody, now watch the show.
When it was one of the first major animes, that's why it was parody. It's like Sailor Moon parodies.
I remember before they finally bit the bullet and teamed up and did it, they were kind of like dancing around the idea of like, we don't want to do it, it's a big one, and they eventually did it anyway. So I remember there was like a lot of build up to when they finally did it.
The good old days with the Bridge Series wars. Everyone and their mother had an Abridged series, and all of them were shit. You did? My friend had an Abridged series, and his friend had an Abridged series.
I remember me and some friends toyed with the idea of making a Power Rangers one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like me and some friends toyed with the idea of a Power Rangers one, I remember.
I mean, you'll never top the guys that did the Juggernaut parody that also did a Power Rangers one.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch!
No, honestly, the best Power Rangers parody is the American Powerful Rangers from Akiba Ranger.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, you don't top those jackasses.
I like that in Japan, Power Rangers is synonymous with like the Haya move, the Haya grunts that Tommy does.
He
does do them a lot.
I know, but whenever there's a Power Rangers parody, everyone does that.
I would too, honestly.
Like every character is just making yours.
But yeah, that's actually why that thing that we never did is why I had that Goldar voice that I did for so many years. You know this one.
I remember.
It's me, Goblo.
Yes. Yes, Goldar, the groveling one.
I live in a car trunk. But, yeah, that was one of those, that never went anywhere. Probably for the best, but yeah, those were the days when everybody had their own abridged that they would try to do, but never.
We did one episode and nothing else.
To be fair, there's a very real argument that TFS killed abridging.
In a way, it kind of did.
Because it's like
they even admitted they did. They're like, we did such a good job that like we made it impossible for anyone to live up to our work and impossible for us to live up to our own work.
Yeah,
They're like, we made a terrible mistake.
You basically need somebody who's got like Kaiser's decades of experience in editing.
Because they went all into everything because they wanted to get actual jobs in the industry, except they were blacklisted by Toei because they did DPC abridged.
But they also just mean a lot of them already had experience anyway. And so when you just get like a group of people who all have like significant experience, and hell, like a lot of the people they have worked with in the past are like proper VAs now.
Yeah, but they're not.
Like fucking Deku, for God's sakes.
Yeah,
was an abridged voice.
Everyone forgets that he was in like he was in some abridged series. Or a guy who's in like that guy whose name I never remember, but he's in like fucking everything. He was cooler in like the movies.
He was cooler. Yeah, I was gonna say he was also Giro.
He's in like fucking everything these days. Every time you're like, we need someone with a bit of a deep voice, get that guy. And every time he talks, I'm like, oh, he's gonna plant himself a dumbass tree any second now. Any second now.
See, red. Wait, no. That's what. I love TF2.
For some reason, that always puts me in mind of like the Daffy Duck skit, where he's like, he's like pointing a gun at like a snowman. He's like, if you move, I'll blow your head off, and then like the snowman's head falls off because it's like in the shape of Bugs Bunny or something. It falls off, and he's like, you moved. Blam.
Where are we?
It does have a similar energy to it.
That thing
Oh, that's a big robot.
can't be operational, can it?
We better hope not, boss.
I bet you it's operational, Yuffie.
At long last,
I'm
Wu-Tai's
sure it's
finest deigned to
fine.
join us. You've
No one would expect you to
performed
fight the
admirably.
robot.
Quit acting all superior.
If they showed me a cool robot and I didn't get to fight it or pilot it, I'd
Is
be
that
disappointed.
so? Well, maybe I am.
You should know there's more
You don't
where
get to
we
pilot
came
robots
from.
in this game, only fight them.
Lots more.
Oh, no. But you know what I mean, just in general in
Just
something.
imagine a whole
Yeah, it was Final
clan
Fantasy
ninjas
VI,
landing
maybe.
on your doorstep.
But if you show me a cool robot in a game, I need to be able to either pilot it or fight it.
Away.
That's just the rule.
Don't say that.
You gotta pilot it, fight it, or fuck it. Those are the rules. That's why people like Aegis so much. They're wrong, but they do.
Designed by yours truly.
Nice design. I can't wait to break it.
Be a memory to cherish.
So yeah, since like the Overwatch Persona 5 collab happened, a friend of mine who plays Overwatch, who plays the game, is like, I've been talking to him about. I've been trying to explain my hatred for that fucking cat. And it's just very hard for people who don't know anything. Like, he has never played a Persona game, he's never watched a Persona anime, he never will. And that's okay. But it's just more that how do you explain how much you can hate one cartoon cat? And the word hate was written on every inch of those trillions of miles. It still would equal 1/1 billionth of how much the hate I feel for this stupid cat.
Okay, so Scarlet is weak to fire and the mech is weak to lightning. Noted.
This will be quite the show.
Oh yeah, I think we're very near the end of the game.
Nice.
I think so. Been a while since I did Intergrade. And by in a while, it was like just like a week or so before Rebirth came out. I never did finish like a full replay of both Cyber Sleuth games before Time Stranger, but I got through Hacker's Memory, which is one I had the least memory of. Ironic as that sounds. Like I played through original Cyber Sleuth like 3-4 times. So it'd be interesting to see how many, if I remember anyone, recognize anyone.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna turn the fire because she's awake again. I gotta put her back to sleep.
Also, I can't wait for the Royal Knights to become the villains again, because they're always bad guys. Those fucking assholes.
God damn it! Can you guys chill for like 2 seconds?
The only one of them who's never an arsehole is Gallantmon. Everyone else has been an arsehole in at least one thing.
It's true.
Like Omni/Omegamon's been a. Oh, that's another thing. I wonder if the dub of the game will like do the traditional dub names or the new dub names that are closer. Because like, you know, part of the thing, like one of the things is that Omnimon's Japanese name is Omegamon because it's the whole thing.
That is interesting.
And normally I just assume, well, they'll go for like the old dub, but then like the dub of Digimon World Next Order, which was the sequel to Digimon World from like the like in '97, and is like the only one of the Digimon World games that is a direct sequel to that game. Started like using the OG that like started using that just translated Japanese names, like they're calling him Omegamon. I think the only one that they didn't change was Machine Dramon, who I believe is called Mugen Dramon in Japanese. I might be wrong.
Sorry about that. My neighbor was just knocking on the door.
Hello, neighbor.
Yeah, well, he wanted to know if he could take out my crappy fence and run his fence all the way down to the bottom of the yard. So I was like, okay, I guess.
You said I'm not living here, so I won't be living here soon. So
yeah, I'm not gonna be living here. But well, yeah, I called my dad and I'm like, hey, are you okay with this? And he was like, yeah, sure. It's a crappy fence.
We won't live here. We're not living there.
He's like, yeah.
This is somebody else's problem.
I mean, they're improving it. They're removing a rusty old crappy fence and replacing it with a nice white one.
So, okay, you can answer my question. Because I'm too lazy to Google. Is Machine Dramon's Japanese name Mugen Dramon?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, in next order they did keep calling him Machine Dramon, but also really annoyingly they kept calling it Machine Draymon.
Yeah,
Dr. Dre?
I think they're required to use the English names.
Yeah, but in that game they also called Omnimon Omegamon.
In Japanese dubbing, or
in the English dub of next order, they kept calling Omnimon Omegamon.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it called in the text?
Well, it was still called Omegamon because like this was an English dub.
Oh, okay.
The English dub called him Omegamon.
I was gonna say because in Cyber Sleuth, it's like.
Oh yeah, Cyber Sleuth is funny because even though you like, especially when you have like main characters who are like you have like dub name change. So, like Crusadermon is called Lord Nightmon. So when characters are like saying, "Oh, it's Crusadermon," but then the actual spoken word is Lord Nightmon. Also, the first time Crusadermon's been voiced by a woman in Japanese in Cyber Sleuth.
Well, I mean, in Frontier, he was voiced by a very effeminate sounding dude, so...
Yeah, but he was still portrayed as a man.
Yeah.
Whereas the dub was like, oh yeah, this is obviously a female voice. Now, it is kind of funny that Nightmon, big burly dude, goes to Crusadermon. Small, obviously feminine character. But also, you hate Crusadermon and Didasmon, so it's okay.
Yeah, they suck. They ruined Frontier. Which was pretty decent until they showed up.
Yeah. Then the whole show becomes, oh look, the two main characters lose again.
Yeah, it's just an episode of the two main characters take everyone's power and then they lose.
Yeah, I think that's the worst part, is it's not just that, oh well, they beat the main characters over and over again for like 10 episodes. It's the fact that it also, like, the others can't do anything because they need to combine powers.
I beat her so hard she went to her final phase right away, like right now. Oh, my summon. Oh no, so summon's still here. He's just waiting for her to come down.
Ramu!
Ramu! Ramu!
I'm not done with you yet.
Listen, Scarlet, you're learning how much trouble this guy gave me. Now you gotta fight us all! And he couldn't beat me! Nice toy you have there! Shame I broke it! Now back
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna be
face.
So I'm gonna be interested to see what like dub change, what dub names are kept, what ones are changed.
Should have known those actuators weren't up to the task. Time for an overhaul.
Well, I mean, if Next Order is undoing it, maybe they're just getting done with the dub names.
They might be. I don't know. I still haven't seen like the new dubs for the movies.
Oh, that's right, they redubbed them.
Yeah, they made them into, they like fixed them by which I mean they fixed the one movie that was actually hurt by the change to Digimon movie, which is the O2 movie.
Yeah.
The one that people don't care about.
And they redubbed our war game too, I think, anyway.
Yeah, but our war game had like minimal changes. Like there are some like scenes they cut out, but like even then, like the only real connective tissue is like Izzy has one line where it's like, "Oh yeah, this kid Willis." The rest of it is just like our war game.
Yeah, it's not like the O2 movie, which was chopped to pieces.
Oh yeah, like entire segments are just gone, and then you're like, "How the fuck did TK and Kairi get here?"
Carefully.
They were like stuck on a train, and then suddenly they're just at the final battle to help to digivolve to mega forms, and then immediately fucking lose.
These idiots want to digitally replicate me, so I'm.
Now imagine that you're like, oh my god, we get to see Agumon and Agumon's like mega forms, and then it's like, and they're gone. Magnamon time, baby. It's kind of crazy Magnamon never showed up again after, like, the one time he was used. And yeah, I know they put, like, the egg to stop it from, like, creating to stop a reactor from exploding or some shit.
They ought to know better.
You know, that's O2 for you. Oh yeah, I guess also Bamco's got sense to cross promote because they've got like a new show they got a new Digimon series coming out.
Yeah. And it's coming out pretty soon too.
Yeah, I think it's part of like the winter lineup for anime.
Is this how it's done in Wutai? You just howl until you get what you want.
Meanwhile, people are struggling to get hyped
I got this.
for Pokemon AZ.
All right, lady, out with it. Tell us where you're hiding the new
I'm not under the illusion that
Don't
Time Stranger will
hold
kill
down now.
Pokemon. I'm not under
We
the
know
illusion
you've
that this
been
will be a
cooking up something
contest. That this will
super
actually be a
powerful.
contest. I do
Well,
appreciate that the
Wutai
Time Stranger is
must have
obviously
some
already
highly
doing well,
skilled
and probably will continue to do well. But the main thing I
Well, we have
hope
a
is that
mole
it's
nowadays.
enough of a bloody nose that Pokemon can't just like laugh it off. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's one thing when it's like when Power World who are like, let's be totally fair. Like leaving aside like the patents about games, Power World is like very much
You
a Pokemon
are
ripoff.
correct that we're in the process of creating an exquisite new materia.
Like,
However, it is far from
and
complete.
Digimon has always had. It's kind of fun, man. Isn't it crazy? We're in this world. We're back in this like back in the fucking '90s where we've resurrected these old like rivalries.
What other
Like
plan?
Sonic is taking on Mario again.
Well, just between
Digimon
you
and Pokemon are battling
my
out.
colleagues and I are going to drop plate number 7 on the slums.
Oh, she just broke
Then
plate
we're
7.
going to blame it on Avalanche and Wutai.
Whoops.
I don't get it.
But yeah, don't you think it's cool, Dan, that like the old rivalries are back?
Oh dear.
No, he doesn't care.
I think your friend might have run into trouble.
I think it's
Aren't
cool.
you going to save him? Quickly now.
If it would have taken you 2 seconds just to lob her head off and then go. Just saying. Just saying!
Yeah, but she has to stick around for the plot, so.
I know. Oh, this is a lot of people.
Who are these assholes?
Ah, cool. She did the dynamic entry. Good.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
there is no ultimate materia. Not yet. She said it's still in the works. And she mentioned something else. They're gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
They're gonna drop plate number 7 on the slums. Apparently.
Part of the sector.
Wait. So GJ was being serious?
This is bad.
I like this action sequence. This is good. Oh, time to actually play.
Isn't it kind of crazy that like Guy Sensei effectively stole like Mike Guy's or Rock Lee's entire bit an entire
Yeah.
role.
Honestly, he really did.
Like, the whole
It's
joke was, oh yeah,
depressing.
they're like, oh, the whole joke was like, oh yeah, he just takes after his sensei so much. But then, like, my guy just took over.
And they're like, yeah, fuck that. I just want to write my guy instead.
Yeah, he just got, like, the big hype moment. He got probably the best moment in, like, the entire final arc.
Yeah. One of the coolest fights in the series, even.
Yeah, where he just beats the shit out of the main villain.
But not enough. He's not allowed to do that.
Oh, yeah, he was never allowed to win, but he did beat the ever-loving shit out of him.
He still had the cooler fight.
Yeah, his was way better. Naruto was just, have you ever considered that maybe Revengeance is bad? And Madara's like, damn, that didn't occur to me in my literally hundreds of years of life.
Damn, you're right.
Got me. Damn,
Thank you.
kid.
Thank you, spiky-haired teen.
You're so wise. What if you stopped hating everybody? You mean I can?
Wait, hold on, that's allowed?
Damn.
I didn't know I could do that.
And then it's fine because then, like, the editors were like, Kishimoto, come on, you gotta have, like, another final. There's gotta be something else. And they're like, okay. Kaguya shows up. Who? You know, the moon goddess. I mentioned her, like, once. Okay.
He really wants to go to Happy Turtle.
Turtle. Oh, Saber's back. Yes.
Oh, I got separated. Oh, no, not yet. Never mind. We're both in the room now. I actually thought he was going to shoot a bullet in there with the way they were, like, zooming on the gun.
Seriously doubt it.
Slow motion zoom in, bang.
I literally thought that's what was going to happen.
Man, I so don't want to go back out there.
They wouldn't shoot Sonon.
I don't think we've got a choice.
How could they? Everybody loves him.
Everybody loves Sonon.
I can't wait to play him in the next game.
This character, that was totally in the original game.
Oh shit!
He was right there.
I can't wait for him.
You see?
He's gonna be a staple in my party forever. He's never gonna leave the party. I'm never gonna bench him. Oh, it's gonna be great.
I mean, he's got no reason to leave.
Yeah. He'll be here forever. Now, Jack, don't laugh at them. It's not funny. I'm gonna make a save real quick. Let's see here. Well, I'm in a big old room. Oh, there's the button. I'm blind.
It's like when we had a new guy join our tabletop group, and my character just decided that their character was always there the whole time.
Meaning we're trapped.
They really should.
And everyone thought, everyone thought I was just crazy.
More like things should do that, where they have like a new character shop, and it's just like you don't even pretend, or you just say, no, they were always here. What are you talking about? And then go back and re-edit some shots. So many people we can actually gaslight into thinking they were there.
I like the South Park Tolkien token thing.
Oh yeah. What? No, we didn't call him Token Black. That would be insanely. That would be insane.
Why would you think that? Y'all are racist. Look at the old episode. Look at the subtitles. They're all Tolkien, you fucking losers. I like his mechanical wing.
Even the one character's like, what are you talking about, man? I just got here. What? No, we're best friends.
Have you seen him? Friends. It's like the fucking the Puss in Boots Humpty Dumpty. I've always been there. And then he's just in shots that he was never in.
Oh, you're right. You're fighting the deep ground dudes.
Yeah.
These shucklefucks are back. That was the big surprise when we played integrate that, oh shit, Deep Ground's a thing. Which means Dirge Cerberus is a thing. Which means Genesis is a thing.
No.
I mean,
Can't be.
remember when you get to the end of Dirge Cerberus and you're like, who the fuck is this guy? Then you get to the end of Crisis Core, you're like, why the fuck is this guy?
It can't be.
Genesis.
Genesis.
God, I hope he doesn't come back. I would love if what we were discussing, but in reverse, so everybody just pretends there never was a Genesis. Hell, you can have Angeal come back, just no Genesis.
What do you mean?
Angeal...
I'm right here. There's no such thing as Genesis, but I'm right here. No, there's no such thing as Genesis.
Everyone just fucking blanks him. Hey guys, I'm here to be the main villain. Guys, I'm right here. And Sephiroth's like,
they don't even ignore him. Like every time he says anything, they just look right at him and be like, "No, you don't exist."
Sephiroth's just like,
you're not real.
My old pal Angeal and no one else. No. He only mentioned Angeal's the only one who mentions Genesis, but even as his bitch wife.
My bitch wife! Wait, I've been here. There's my bitch husband! I found him!
No.
We're giving you your conservative comedy. Tavo, thank us.
Yeah.
Have you said thank you once?
Where's my thank you?
I mean, I can't really do that.
True.
I mean, I can't really go up on stage and bitch about my non-existent wife because I don't have one.
Yeah, you can.
You can just make one up. Gaslight.
Yeah.
Gaslight.
Gatekeep girl boss. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Stalk you? I mean, probably, but...
So of the three girls that are in the party in 7, who do you think gaslights the most?
Aerith.
You're right. Why'd I ask this question? This is stupid.
How is this a question? It's Aerith,
well, why'd I ask
obviously.
this? Why'd I ask this question? Honestly, it was really stupid. We can't even have a discussion. That was stupid and pointless. What's wrong with me?
Like, Tifa reverse gaslights because she doesn't, like, try and convince Cloud. She doesn't convince Cloud of something that didn't happen. She just goes along with what Cloud says happened. Because it's technically correct.
Sure, Cloud. Anything
Yeah.
you say.
Yeah, Cloud. I mean, I guess what you described are events that did indeed happen. In a manner of speaking.
He grabbed me.
So does that mean that Yuffie is the one who gatekeeps?
Maybe?
It's obviously
Possibly.
Tifa girl bosses.
I mean, Yuffie is girl failure. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You can't be a girl failure and a girl boss at the same time. It's literally impossible.
Oh no, say that to most fucking most bosses of major companies. They can boss and fail at the same time.
Well, they are a boss, but they are a failure. Heal me!
No. For this LP, I will play the role of the American healthcare system. I will only heal you if you pay me $1 million.
No!
I cast $1 million in nickels.
Excellent.
I always like the House of Mouse like skit where Mickey and Mortimer. Remember Mortimer?
I do, because there was a meme with him going ah-cha-cha a couple, I think earlier this year.
They're both trying to like get an inheritance from like one of their great uncles, and it's $1 million. And Mortimer ultimately gets it, and the guy's like, "Okay, yeah, here's your $1 million." Then he gets stampeded by $1 million.
See, that's my kind of humor. That's my
Yeah,
kind of
Tick
humor.
was more fancy.
I love puns.
Bring back House of Mouse. It's
Just
the last
hear
time
you say
Mickey
that and
was
I'm like, well,
good.
no. Hey, to be fair, those shorts from a few years ago were pretty good.
They're trying to get rid of Mickey.
Who would they replace Mickey with anyway?
Nobody. They kind of want everyone to think that like Disney has only been like the last 20 years. You know, like the stuff Iger was there for, because he and he alone is the true savior of Disney.
That's bizarre.
Well, they hated his guts.
I mean, yeah, but he's in charge, so he's like trying to be like, no, I am the one who made Disney.
It was by me.
To be fair, probably it's best to not associate so much with Walt. He would be very cancelable these days.
I mean, it's kind of hard when his name's on the company. Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong.
That we know of. Never say never.
I mean, he was supposedly one of the genuinely nicest guys.
Just as long as you weren't Jewish.
No, he didn't. He wasn't an anti-Semite. He just had many enemies in the entertainment industry who were Jewish, because a lot of people in the entertainment industry are Jewish. So, by process of odds, many of his enemies were Jewish. That doesn't mean he was an anti-Semite.
Well, we'll just have to find the floating, disembodied head of Walt Disney under of Disney World and ask him.
Alright, explain Song of the South then.
I maintain that I don't think Song of the South is as racist as everyone says it is, because I watched it and I was like, what's the big deal? He's happy.
I mean,
of course he's happy. He's not a slave anymore. Yeah, he talks in a ridiculous Southern accent, but you know, a lot of people talk like that back then, so it's accurate.
I'm pretty sure even the books that was based on, at the time they said, "Oh yeah, this accent's a bit racist," which, considering it was when it was written, that's like, goddamn.
I forgot there was a healing bench over here again. Alright, let us out again, please. Open the door. Let us out.
Man, it wasn't
things are bad out here.
It was ambitious to bring back the two deep ground fucks they did, and not like, you know, the one that people actually like in Shulk.
I don't like the looks of this.
I mean, hell, one of them's just called Weiss, so.
Oh, there he is.
They can't win a snip up. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Well, I forget what Shadow Boy is called. What is like that deep ground guy's name?
It's time.
Tell me, Sabo.
Sir.
I don't remember.
Damn.
I try to delete those things from my memory.
Why?
Because I don't like to associate deep ground, because it's associated with Genesis.
Yeah, but you can't delete Genesis from your memory.
I've been trying.
I won't let you.
He lives rent-free.
I'll never let you escape Genesis.
Aren't you all on the same team?
Oh, Nero's the name.
Oh, it's Nero, is it? Yeah, makes sense. Nero and Weiss. So he's dead weight, and the other one will never win a 1v1 fight ever.
Let's take a different tack.
Ah, I did a Ruby joke. It's funny. Haha.
Yes, she'll also have her. Weiss will also have everything that had to do with his character destroyed.
Oh,
But
I've been
all
grabbed.
down.
It's okay though. It's probably not going to be anything more than one volume left of Ruby.
If we even get that, because it's been like how long since Viz took it over, and still they're just being like, yes, something's happening.
they've announced the Volume 5. They're announced Volume 5 is being written. They haven't said who's going to pay for it. And more importantly, I don't think they're going to get more than a Volume 5 because guaranteed it's not going to do well. Because they've just been going downhill. Viewership has gone off every year, so it's like, who do they think is going to...
Mm-hmm. But all I know is they just keep saying something's happening, and it's like, may we see it? And they're like,
No.
I'm pretty sure they just bought it so they can license it to Japan so they can make movie stuff.
Probably.
And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. They understand how to market those things.
It's true.
They were the ones who were like, you should have more beach episodes, and Rooster Teeth was like, no, fuck off. We're not going to sexualize our characters. They're strong, independent women.
We're not gonna sexualize our characters that we sexualize. I mean, what?
It does remind me, because I mentioned Bioshock Infinite before, when that game was coming out, and they were like, yeah, please don't make porn of Elizabeth, she's like a daughter to us, etc., etc. And I'm like, why is it then that one of part of all the marketing is just this character with her tits out?
Right?
Like, in your fucking face all the time, and one of the dresses is just like, oh yeah, breasts, and because the way the model is, it's like, yeah, they're just there. And it's like, okay, you know, if you want to say, okay, don't make porn of her, etc., blah, 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 that's fine, but don't fucking do that shit and then try and pretend you got the moral high ground. Don't go fucking full Kojima, you'll really feel sorry for your shamed for your actions and deeds when you see about Quiet. And it's like, no, I wasn't shamed at all. I see through you. Dead. They had it coming, they were shameless scientists.
Oh yeah. I don't feel a damn thing about them dying.
It's like, if you want to take the moral high ground about, fan service and things like that, that's fine. But also, you know, don't just do it yourself, and that's not... Otherwise you're a massive fucking hypocrite.
Yeah. Let me get myself.
Also, because a friend of mine has also been talking about Infinite recently, I've come to the conclusion Infinite might be incredibly racist.
Oh, it is.
Not even just in the sense of like, oh well, the people are racist, but I think the portrayal of... I think Matthew Matosis, 12 years ago or something, made a video that highlighted the fact that the portrayal of racism is just so whitewashed and nice.
Listen, some of the people rebelling against it are also bad. Don't you see they're actually also bad guys? We're very nuanced here.
It's the fact that nobody drops a fucking slur.
You're right. I didn't even think of that.
Like, nobody drops the N-word, nobody says any kind of slur. And it's like, for an ultra-conservative, mega racist society, it's frankly insane that they don't. And as I said, in a lot of ways it whitewashes that. And then, yeah, has the whole thing of, okay, but what if we made, Daisy Fitzroy a fucking psychopath monster? And it's like, oh, okay, so it's a nuanced take on racism. Gotcha.
I don't drop racial slurs because they didn't want to get the...
Oh, yeah, they didn't want to get people involved, but, you know, if you're going to tell that sort of story in that sort of context, you kind of have to. You know, at a certain point, you can't pussyfoot around. I'm not saying every word needs to be a fucking slur, but I do think there should at least be some. Just, if you really want to not whitewash your racism, to make it seem just too nice.
It's like how most of the racist characters these days are just unpleasant people in general.
Yeah. And then they're
not completely pieces of shit. They're just like, oh, they're slightly kind of an asshole. It's like, no, you gotta do more than that.
No, the thing is that they're like complete pieces of shit, but they're complete pieces of shit towards everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you're saying, yeah.
You know, it's like all being racist does is it means when they insult minority people, they have a more wider array of insults to use, but then they insult everyone else too.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like, the guy's not really racist. He's just kind of an asshole who hates everyone.
It's kind of like I have a family member who's incredibly racist, but They're nice to me, but they are fucking racist.
Yeah, because you're white.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, those kind of racists are like don't like white people either.
I don't like white people, to be fair. Do you know, statistically speaking, white people commit more crimes than anyone else?
That can't be
like
true.
that?
I was told that's incorrect.
Oh,
By a
yeah.
by a variable source called Facebook.
Yeah, exactly.
But I haven't committed any crimes.
Haven't you?
Oh, this is a good boss theme.
Not to my
I
knowledge.
like this.
Well, I mean, there was that time I drove 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've confessed to your crimes.
Driving in my car after one beer.
But it wasn't my fault.
Sepen gets in his car and then fucking the initial D music starts playing.
Gas, gas, gas!
Wasn't my fault. It was just so smooth. I didn't notice how fast I was going.
Deja vu. I've just been in this space.
Oh, those talking animals are so fucking funny. I'm gonna merge into the lane.
I thought the initial D music just cues up whenever you drive on the Virginia Expressway with nobody in sight.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, racists are terrible people and should all be. And I'm going to say this: all racists suck.
Oh, that's brave of you.
Controversial opinion, but I don't like racists. I do think we should pass legislation that says kill all racists, because not because I think it actually should just murder people, but I do think you will get to see some very interesting debates come about it. So you'll get a bunch of people who are very obviously racist or trying to pretend they're not racist, and then trying to justify why we don't just have a rule that says don't be racist. If you're racist, you'll be murdered. Problem solved. Because then you'll have a bunch of people who are
God, the
trying to say,
bitrate must be fucking in the fucking shitter with all these effects.
Probably. Not to be all woke radical leftists or anything, but racists are terrible.
Oh, he just went to sleep.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get him back up. Ah, he's now killing my actions. This sucks.
Uh-oh.
I'm having trouble.
I guess you're dead weight.
Knows no limits.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised you were on today, Saber. I thought you'd be like stuck in DC.
Didn't go yet. Still waiting to see.
There I go. I'm dead.
Still waiting to see how that goes.
Badly.
Just like what happened now. Ow. As soon as
well.
Shinon went out, it went to shit. Let's start this all over again.
Well, we're trying to see if I need to go, or if the dog can be brought up here, or if I don't need to watch her after all. They can figure something out. So we're still waiting to see what happens.
I believe. But yeah. I guess actually we do know some. I guess thinking about it, sometimes Stranger Dom names must be kept in because they call him Medieval Gallantmon, not Medieval Dukemon.
Oh well, yeah, I think Gallantmon is just too iconic at this point.
He's too synonymous to not keep the dub name. Sorry, Dukemon.
Also, they probably might think that could get, confused with G.I. Joe or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, people really think about G.I. Joe these days. I'm sure there are some people who think about G.I. Joe these days.
My brother's really into G.I. Joe.
I mean, there are, but I don't think they're like. There's not going to be any new G.I. Joe properties without being potentially
grafted to Transformers. But yeah.
Transition just hit me before I could heal myself. Now I gotta watch a scientist die again.
Can't you skip the cutscene?
But you can't skip this cutscene when it's the one mid-fight.
Oh no, not
Yeah, I learned that.
scientist.
I learned that in the other, in the main campaign when I couldn't skip it. When it did something like this.
How dare you? How dare you stand in my way?
Unless no.
Let's see your science save you now.
If you're
Science
so
can't
smart,
save
why?
you.
If you're so smart, why are you dead?
What are you talking about? I'm like, ah.
Where were we?
Anyway, let me try to heal myself again.
But it's definitely not good.
Surrender to the darkness.
At least I got the phase 2 a lot quicker this time.
You're learning. Also, you bent your Wookiee.
No! My Wookiee!
It's all about your Wookiee.
Chewbacca! What a Wookiee!
But yeah. Oh,
There we go, now we're at the phase 3 already.
Oh, darkness, get it away. Oh no.
oh my
Oh
darkness.
no, more darkness.
Oh my darkness.
Darkness! Imprisoning me! I can't find the light switch!
Darkness, light, darkness, light. Why not light? Because I like darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's end this before it swallows us too.
Darkness is everywhere.
Is the darkness in the room with us?
Darkness,
Yes.
light, dark, darkness, friendship, dark. You could replace the word darkness with bees, and it would make just as much sense.
I mean,
Become a beekeeper. Let the bees in.
bees. My God.
I think the beekeepers one day they're just standing there and they're like, "What the fuck am I doing? I'm covered in bees." Ah. Like my women,
doesn't like
like I
bee-
like my coffee, covered in bees.
Fair enough.
That's what Eddie Izzard said.
I never trust anything that Eddie Izzard says.
In space.
Yeah, it is something that Eddie Izzard would say. Don't trust that. It's kind of like I have a growing list of people I don't trust. So far, it's like anybody whose like job title includes the words managing director, executive, or president.
These are safe ones to have, yeah.
Anyone who just has a mustache and no beard.
Jokes on you, I have nothing.
Anybody who has a top knot and
Fair.
a man bun.
Yeah, I've never trusted those. Unless,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go on.
That's a lot of damage.
like, honestly, you shouldn't have one unless you're a feudal Japanese lord.
Yeah, but it's pretty uncommon in today's society, I think.
Yeah.
And honestly, knowing some of those feudal Japanese lords, I wouldn't trust them.
Also true.
Most of them are cunts.
Holding back.
Oh, and never trust anybody who asks you your opinion, but only asks you so you can reaffirm what they've already decided.
Yeah.
That is my current list. I'm sure I'll add more as time goes on.
Oh, that sounds like the majority of the people on the planet.
Well, the majority of the people on the planet have a job title that starts with, or includes the words managing director, executive, or president.
I mean, a lot of people do.
Yeah, do you trust them?
I don't know.
Would
I
you
mean, my
trust-
job title doesn't start with president.
I'm not saying it does start. I said includes.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Would you trust you?
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Apparently I'm the most reliable candidate that I'd from my apartment in a very
Oh
long
yeah,
time.
in fucking New Jersey, mate. Come on. Like you're up against fucking crackheads and baby stealers.
I was gonna say, I think that's more on other people than me.
Yeah, like that is like being the best. You're like the best of the rotten bunch, my guy.
Hey, Dan's from New Jersey.
True.
You know, and if Dan was a manager, director, executive, or president, I wouldn't trust him either. But to be honest, I don't really think I trust him anyway.
Thanks, man.
Do you trust you?
It depends on what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Well, Nero exploded.
Bye, Nero.
We did.
Awesome.
That went a lot better the second time. something accumulated knowledge, something, I don't know.
Don't want to spoil the moment, but we should probably get going.
But I'm so tired.
Hmm.
I could carry you.
Maybe the game just took pity on you.
You win.
Well, they should probably get going. So they can go help Cloud save Sector 7.
Yeah. We'll do
It's
it.
gonna
We'll
happen.
Go and save sector. The plate won't
gonna
drop.
happen.
Everybody will be happy, and it'll be smiles. And we'll have cake.
Everything will be smiles. And then you know, they
We'll
can
have a
go
pizza
off.
party to celebrate.
Well, wait, no, that can't be happening. He's not gonna die. I mean, he's gonna be in the next game. Oh. No, but you're gonna be in the next game!
Ah, it's fine. Just use a Phoenix down.
Sorry, boss. You'll have to go join Cloud without me. Don't do anything stupid before you do that.
Oh,
Please.
Too bad. We could have had 2 ninjas instead of just 1.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What
Damn.
a shame. Anyway. I'll never forget what's his name.
I know you joke, but I actually like this guy. I like Sonon.
You gotta keep going. For us.
But you know what? This
Can't believe
does...
they killed.
I kind of knew this was what it was going to be from, but this does explain why, when I was looking at a picture of Yuffie's face to use for the BRB, why I saw one with a blood splatter on her cheek.
I can't believe they killed Welshie.
Damn.
Not Welshie.
See? Sonon was there. He would have saved the Earth from Sephiroth.
I think so.
Would he? Well,
He has a big stick.
yeah. No one else in the party has a big stick. I'll give
It's
you
true.
that.
Oh, they want to make sure you know he's dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
They're like, no, we want to make sure you know he's gone. There is no, he might come back. Oh, there's the kid's
There will
sister.
be no. There will be no cyborgs. There will be no cyborg return at a later date. He is dead. Everybody's dead, Dave.
He doesn't have the strength to eat him anymore. Damn.
I guess I'll have to miss your piano recital. Little Tiny Tim won't be coming home this Christmas.
Or slightly larger Tiny Tim.
Well, if he missed the piano recital, then they have to flash back to him dying, like, you know, constantly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, did you see they're doing a Simpsons movie sequel?
Really?
Yeah. Coming out 2027. Like, fuck me.
Optimistic that all the cast are still going to be alive by then.
I mean, I'm amazed that Julie Kavanaugh can still even attempt to talk.
Maybe they're going to recast everyone in the movie, and this is their big attempt to do it. Be like, it's a movie, it's a different continuity. Oh wait, no. They're already saying it's a sequel.
Yeah, it's a... Ugh. 20 years after the original. 20 years the first one came out. Fucking hell. How has Simpsons still been going for 20 years post the movie? How has it been 20 years? Time is hell.
Longest it's been since it started.
Didn't it start in like 89 or something?
I think it was 89. If not 88.
I mean, I guess it depends on what started. Do we count the Tracy Ullman show, or do we count like the chests, or Simpsons roasting over an open fire?
Simpsons will never die.
I'm not your sister!
Simpsons dies in magma.
Oh, I'm gonna guess that's the plate.
Yeah, fuck me. The first like roasting over an open fire was.
There's the plate.
1989. Nope, you tried.
This is just
You had a dying request and you failed. Maybe should have put all that on a 16-year-old girl, but you know, that's just me.
Honestly?
And that's why she hates Shinra.
I mean, she hated Shinra anyway.
She has more
And now she
reasons to
really
hate
hates
Shinra.
How she really hates Shinra. And it's like, get in line, UV. We've all hated.
At first she just hated Shinra for like general reasons. Now it's personal.
And it's like, get in line, UV. Everyone hates Shinra. Everyone's got a personal reason to hate Shinra.
How many of your friends and family did Shinra kill on you?
That's a very good question there, Mega Man.
All of them?
I love that. All of them?
He also he's got like the slightly dopey look on him as well. He's just like, all of them?
amazing Yuffie wants you.
It's like, damn,
Join
Piccolo,
her
learn to
team
fucking
and the
aim.
sky's the limit.
He missed all his vital organs.
I'm so glad I finally played through this game. I definitely am going to be playing Remake in the near future.
I'm trying to think who out of the party has the least like reason to hate shit. I guess it's Sid.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? He hates them because they wouldn't take away his bitch wife!
No, he hates them because they wouldn't let him go to space, which they wouldn't let him do because it cost too much. And also because like his bitch wife had aborted the launch.
My fucking bitch wife!
Yeah, it turns out she was right. And if he
look, it's the crew at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Hey, Barrett. Were you
You
really
know,
walking the whole
just
way?
remind you that these guys still exist.
Column's still pretty far though. Isn't
You haven't
it?
actually seen Cloud this whole game, or this whole like DLC side story.
Yeah. Until like now.
You got to see
When my
Tifa
mom
and Barrett
says a
and those
full
other
day,
idiots
she
and the other
means from the
Avalanche
time you get
people,
up in the
but
morning till the
no
time you go
Aerith
to
and
bed.
Cloud and
But for me, it means from the time you get up in the morning, all the
Definitely
way
no
through
Red
till the time
13.
you get up the next morning. So, which is it for you?
Gotta go with Elmira on that one.
That's a relief.
Is it though?
Cloud, Bet you've had to hoof it from sun up to sundown tons of times. This is all just same old, right?
It is fun, good
That's
to see
right.
these guys again.
But even so, we're all gonna need to stop and rest. Especially
I
you.
missed you, idiots.
I can't believe Cloud is the one that's to be like, hey, you guys need rest, by the way.
Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy. But don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
Well, yeah.
That's comforting.
Someone had to have the
Tired.
brain, and right now it's his turn.
He's like, you mortals need rest, but not me.
Let's stop here for a minute. Leaders order.
Well, he said
No,
everybody,
Cloud's
that
like,
includes
hey,
him.
look-
Breathe in that fresh
Hey, look,
air.
we need to have a rest because I got a really long flashback I got to get through. Are you going to tell us Cloud, you're going to tell us everything that happened. Okay. So anyway, there was this time I went into Tifa's room and stole her panties.
When we're not so close to Midgard.
It's like Persona 5 level of detail.
And then I fucked your sister.
Look at that falcon.
Yeah, I do like the implication that. So anyway, and then I went on a date with your sister, and then another date with your sister, and then I went with the model and my teacher. And it's like, how has any of this got anything to do with your thievery? I'm getting to it. It's
Getting to
don't
it,
un-
okay.
you'll
Wait.
see.
He was teaching them how to hitchhike.
Then I went to with this ex-Yakuza guy, and he built me some guns.
No way! A car!
Who taught you how to shoot? So yeah, I hang out with this kid at an arcade. I do always wonder in the version of that flashback where Cloud says he went and stole Tifa's panties. Like, who was it? Was it Zack or was it Cloud?
Sorry, I'm cackling over Barrett in the back of the chocobo.
They were never gonna let him ride up front, were they?
Would you?
Well, yeah, because I'm not a racist, Dan.
Yeah, but I mean, if some guy came screaming, jumping in front of your car,
Sorry about that.
would you?
Apologize, ma'am.
A man with a gun arm, probably out of fear that he would shoot me.
You know, you're right. Actually, you're right. I would.
And not because he's black, but because he has a gun for an arm.
And he did jump in front of the car, so he doesn't have. So he's willing to do crazy shit.
I'm just saying, Chocobo Billy is like a he is a farmer, and this is the rural part. This is the rural parts. It's not like the city, so.
True.
If anybody's gonna be racist, it's gonna be Chocobo Billy.
You're not wrong. I know from experience.
Where's a roof
Yeah.
when you need one?
Gonna be okay?
Although if he was a true farmer, he'd have already pulled out his gun.
Should be, but
There's more guns in the country than there are in the city.
yeah.
Everyone and
Oh,
their
yeah.
mums is packing round.
Oh, there's those pipes. That might be
That's its way
important.
of telling you it's hungry.
It might be important in the next game.
Nah.
Do you know why they're important?
I haven't played the next game.
Do I know why they're important?
Yes, you do. Because you have to go fix them.
Okay.
And,
Oh,
your
hi,
favorite-
Zach.
Your quote unquote favorite character is there.
It's been a while, huh?
All I know is
My
you both
favorite
contain.
character.
What's your name? That ninja. The other Wu Tai girl.
Oh,
How you been?
right, Kyrie.
That was her name, Kyrie.
Listen,
I will learn why you hate her when I do
Hey.
play that game, because in this game I've been indifferent to her.
Also helps that in this game she's spreading shit about you.
I'm back.
And it's like, I'm trying to just live my best life here. You know, what have you got against me, the eco-terrorist who bombed a reactor? I didn't kill anyone. Who was, I mean, apart from some Shinra soldiers, but did they even count?
Hey, Zach, you might be a little late.
Also, I did. Damn.
Aerith?
Fucking lazy asshole, Zach. He's
God,
he's
come
just got a
on.
few bullet wounds.
Yeah, a couple bullet wounds, a big fight. Like, come on, guy, what's wrong? Oh,
Zach,
so they have
that period of.
Okay, so they have that for the combat sim. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this was really fun. This was good.
So yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what happens when you play Rebirth. And some of these things are explained, and some are not.
So, yeah, this was, yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to that. I'm probably, next week, probably gonna be Freedom Planet, because I'm gonna be doing some small games for a while. But, we'll see how I'm feeling come that week. It's done. Final Fantasy VII Remake is over. The first part.
I mean, it's not over. I mean, part 1 is over.
Yeah, part
Gotta
1.
strap in for part 2.
That'll be
And then get
done
your
on my
strap
own
on for
time.
part 3.
Well, it's a little bit. It's gonna be a while before the strap on. I'll probably beat the game before that comes out.
Oh no, my strap on's always coming.
I think it's time to leave.